Hi, I'm Dr. Paul Wood, and this is a video which discusses an important leadership concept. And that is the concept of having the courage to take action in the face of uncertainty, to learn as you go, to self-correct, to find the right path not only for yourself, but also for others to follow. And when I think of this idea of leadership, I think of the Silver Fern. Now, for a lot of us, when we think of the Silver Fern, we think of a sporting motif. We think of the All Blacks, or we think of representing this great country of New Zealand. And oh, the glory if you ever get to wear the Silver Fern. But actually, the Silver Fern is not a sporting motif. It is a motif about leadership. And it is specific to leadership in uncharted terrain. In historical Maori Bushcraft, what would happen is when a tribe needed to navigate its way from point A to point B, they would assign someone the role of leader, of scout, and it would be their job to figure out the right path for others to follow. And they would use general navigational principles to help guide their decision-making, but there were no guarantees. There were inevitably setbacks. This would look like the right way to go. You'd go around the corner, there's a cliff there, there's a swamp. You would have to backtrack. Progress would not be linear. It would require experimentation. It would require figuring out the way forward through trial and error. And once the right path for others to follow had been identified, those in the leadership position would find the green fern frond, and they would turn that frond upside down to expose the silver underside. And it was the silver underside of that fern that would mark the path for others to follow. So leadership within this context wasn't about always getting it right. It was about having the tenacity to persevere, to carry on, and the courage to take chances, to risk failure, and to learn as you go. The most important requirements in leadership in this period in our time, and when I say leadership, I don't just mean designated authority or managerial position, I mean being able to show up in the world in a way that makes others want to do better and be better through your example. The most important attributes and characteristics there are going to be those associated with being able to figure out your way through uncharted terrain, having the courage to take action, to self-correct, to learn as you go.